the character introductions first, and then we'll do a just a recap of what we're going to be playing tonight. So why don't we begin with Cliff? Why don't you tell us who you're playing, man?
I am playing Aston Courtney. He is a slick talking, itchy, trigger fingered uh, socialite son who recently has been his mind has been inhabited by an alien force, which is giving him a dual personality. But it has also unlocked some powers that he is learning to discover on how to use. But yeah, so he's interesting, and I think he's going to get more interesting as time unfolds.
Very cool, very cool. And you can also find Cliff over his channel, Quest and Cliffhangers, where he streams D&D on Thursdays. And he's also here about, you about like 8 episodes in now of Savage Worlds on Saturdays?
Yep,
Very
yep, yep,
cool.
yep.
Very cool. Y'all still enjoying that a lot?
Yes, yes. Savage Worlds. The campaign for that is so much different than the D&D one. It's a complete left turn from where we are.
And I saw y'all had
It's
a
cool.
giant map that you put together. What was it, the last stream? Actually, I missed your last stream, but the stream before that, y'all had a massive map, like a fortress you made, man. Kudos on that map you
Yeah,
made.
so I built their entire city of Highland that they're in. So an upscale map of a city of about 200 or so people in a post-apocalyptic setting.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. So kudos on that map. But
Thank you.
anyways, so yeah, you can head over to the link I dropped in chat, so to find where they are. And so but next we'll jump over to Matt. Actually, tell everybody who you're playing.
I am playing Arthur Haeckel. He is a young scientist and inventor. We recently met his sister and did some missions with her, and now we are going elsewhere. So
Very cool, very cool. And you can also find Matt over on his website where you can find his art, his illustrations, and that kind of stuff. And he's also just recently started delving into map making, so you can find some of his map making stuff over our Discord. And of course, also you can look at his gallery. So, and Matt, why don't you tell? I'm sorry, not Matt. Jeremy, tell us who you're playing.
Hey, I'm playing Levi Roosevelt. He's a space cowboy captain of this group who's trying to find his daughter that's run away from her job at the security firm of the company slash world that Levi and Arthur originate from. I think that's right.
Yeah, yeah, very cool, very cool. And last but not least, Shaun, tell us who you're playing today.
So I am playing Spencer Witt. He is the team psychic. He is recently turned 16, so he is no longer considered a minor. But anyway, his background: he stowed away on the ship, was quickly discovered by the crew, and has been working with the crew ever since. His main motivation is to just keep a low profile because he's on the run from a criminal organization that was formerly using him for his psychic abilities.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be getting back to Ilar soon. Actually, I got big plans there, and you'll be running into them again. So that'll be getting interesting when we get back there. Who knows? Maybe you'll run into them, a couple of them, while you're here in the Felici system. Maybe. Uh, so so we will jump into a brief description of the events of the last session. So you guys arrived in into Felici Prime. Well, Prime is an interesting way of saying it. Prime is it's the major terrestrial planet here in this system. It's an Earth-like planet, 1.2 gravity mass. It has very few actual land masses on it. It's kind of an island-like planet. Much farmland, very few settlements. lot of grassy plains, that kind of stuff, where actually people can cultivate kind of crops. A lot of it is rocky, arid, that kind of stuff like that. A lot of it is just like unusable, like shoreline. And but you guys did like find a place to land in a settlement called Ino, and you followed the coordinates that were given you by a individual from a Dracotech ice mining station. You came here looking for Alice Hanover. And this was because your ex-wife wanted you to find Alice Hanover because she was an AWOL soldier from Dracotech. Anyways, you met up with her husband. Come to find out, she escaped the inhibiting drugs and programs in which they require over there because she wanted to start a life of love and escape from the system in which they require and find new life away from all the requirements in which they kind of force on people. But despite all that, she still got wrapped up in, she couldn't shake that existence, that soldiering existence in which she kind of belonged to. Because when she got here, she still got wrapped up in a sort of resistance, apparently. That's kind of underground here. Apparently the people here are kind of running an underground resistance cell from the Vicanian Empire, which is kind of this place is a colony of the Vicanian Empire. And so her quiet respite that her husband wanted to find for them, because he was working as a chemist to try to purify the oceanic waters here, was unfortunately kind of put to a halt when she found herself working as a tactical officer for the resistance. So, and of course he's frustrated with it, and but you know that Dracotech wants her dead, and so you've come to find her. And unfortunately, when you guys arrived, you quickly learned that Dracotech arrived on your heels. Dracotech arrived, shot an EMP missile at your ship, damaged your landing gear, probably beyond easy repair, damaged your engines, fried your electrical systems, and you tried to block a Vicanian APC from tracking down the resistance to a supply depot, and you called ahead to, actually Carlton Green, her husband, called ahead to Alice Hanover to warn her that they were coming to get them at the supply depot. And you guys desperately tried to help by calling ahead and then also getting in his kind of like slow moving vehicle. It was kind of like a beat up, essentially, hover vehicle, right? And you got in front of the APC, and unfortunately, it just kind of rammed you in the back and spun you off the settlement roads, and you got wedged. Unfortunately, the APC then just fired on your vehicle, flipped it. All of you were mortally wounded. Thankfully, though, because of the work of Aston and Arthur, you were able to be patched up. However, you burned like an hour healing everybody back up, and you retreated back to your ship, at which point you guys saw the Dracotech troop transport. Dracotech was parked near your vessel because the only landing pads in Ino are all there together. And you guys decided to be brave and confront them there. Unfortunately, they saw you coming. Marksman rifles pointed down your way. They started firing down on you. If it wasn't for the luck of resistance cells in the settlement near you, charging over the landing pads near you, and coming to your aid, you would have likely been toast. But their help managed to mow down the Draco Elite, and now here we are now. All of you collecting from the bodies of the Draco Tech soldiers, all splitting up gear amongst you all. You're now trying to confiscate the Draco Tech troop transport, and I believe you guys said you were going to give that to the Resistance cell, and you guys were splitting up gear. I believe you guys did finish splitting up the gear amongst yourself. If you have any more of that to do, go ahead and do it. And I'm going to finish. I need to sort out actually bennies and stuff, and we'll go ahead and talk about. Oh crap! It's on the wrong Fantasy Grounds terrain. Let me fix that. But anyways, so while you were all there, during the moment, while you guys are all splitting up gear and stuff, like during the last moments when all of you guys are tucking away the remaining items and stuff like that, one of the Resistance cell members, his communicator goes off, and he's wearing his communicator kind of on his shoulder, like a radio microphone, and his radio goes off, and he says, it says, Taylor, come in, and he taps on it, and you hear a beep, and he says, yeah, I'm here. He says, hey, we're all split up. We're in the city. He says, no, sorry, he doesn't say city because it's not really a city. It's more like a settlement. He says, look, we're all kind of scattered in Nino. He says, look, we're heading to the Bravo site. He says, I'm betting that's where Alice is headed. Have you heard from her? Taylor comes back and says, no, I don't know where she's at. Actually, I think these guys are here looking for her, too. The guys I'm with. Says, you think that's where she's at? Yeah, I bet that's where she's heading. I mean, that makes the most sense, right? I mean, that's where the weapon is. Okay. All right. Well, I'll talk to them about it. Okay. Then I guess we'll head that way. All right. Out. Then they end the conversation. And then you see Taylor kind of step away from the troop transport and move back towards you guys. Taylor is kind of an older guy, balding man with short cropped hair and half shaven beard. And he comes up to you and he says, so did I hear you guys right that you're looking for Mrs. Hanover?
Yeah, I'm laughing at the Mrs. Hanover. Like
Okay.
in character, he's laughing at that. Yes, looking for Alice.
He says, well, look, we don't know where she's at. If I did, I'd love to help you out because I think you're friendlies. But at least I hope you are because we could use all the help we can get. But I imagine she's at the Bravo site. And a lot of the other guys are looking around confused with the Resistance about the situation. And one of them kind of whispers to one of the others and he says, Bravo site.
So, you gonna invite us to the Bravo site?
Are you now
You don't
equipped in
exactly
your powered
have a
armor?
ship to leave.
Are you now equipped in powered armor?
Sure, why not?
He says, if you're wearing that, we could definitely use your help getting there. Because we don't have any wheels, and this thing definitely isn't going to park anywhere near it. We're going to have to walk.
Yep, looks like our ship is out of commission for the moment as well. I'm betting Arthur is probably still in there evaluating the damage. I don't know.
I
I
might
don't remember how
be able
far
to
he
get.
got in that.
I might be able to get the shuttle up and running more quickly than an entire ship.
But there's way more people than on the ground that can get in that shuttle, right?
Yeah,
there
there's
was only
7 resistance members. One of them had his head blown through with a laser. So that's 7 plus you guys plus Carlton Green. So
Oh, did Carlton finally come back?
yeah, he's standing among you.
Okay.
Yeah, so as the whole situation calmed down, he came back around.
So, where is this Bravo site, and what is the weapon that you're talking about?
Yeah, when you start talking about the Bravo side again, and once you started questioning some of the other resistance guys, like as soon as you say it, some of the other resistance guys say, "Yeah, I want to know about this Bravo site too." And he says, "Look, I know some of you guys are some among us too, but it was strictly need to know, okay? But I think that we're past the point of no return on that, okay? So we'll just put all our cards on the table now. All right, look, we've kept a weapon hidden for quite some time that we've been working on and finishing construction on for a long time in case the fleet arrived. And it's been well hidden. Most of the resistance don't know that it exists. No, it's not the Death Star. Are we working with the bad guys? No. Well, no, that's for you guys to think that, actually. That's a good point.
So
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it looks like the need has arisen. So how the hell do we get there?
I'll point you to the location. It's the science station. It was formerly abandoned. It was the old terraforming station when this place got first discovered. Navstar used it when they thought this place would turn out to be a good place they could terraform and basically turn into Earth, the next Earth. And when they abandoned all efforts, it got essentially scrapped and abandoned. So, but we turned it into a site to store the weapon. So, but yeah, we'll get you there. So,
And do you think that Draco Tech or the Vicanian Empire know about this weapon?
well, if we've done our job right, no. That's the reason why it's been strictly need to know. So, and that's why it's so important that none of the resistance get nabbed up. And that's why it's so important that we make sure that cruiser doesn't make it back to prime space. We need to get
Does the
that
cruiser
weapon
know where it
operational.
is?
Sorry?
Does somebody on the cruiser know where this is? Or did y'all have it?
No, but we hope to fire it and destroy the cruiser before it ever leaves the space.
Well, then somebody will definitely figure out you've got it, but okay.
Well, not if we drop the cruiser out of the sky.
I mean, information's going to leave the planet at some point, but
No, it won't.
whatever.
We know how information travels in this world.
I plan on leaving this world at some point.
Are you planning on telling anyone?
I mean,
They know.
probably not. I can't imagine a reason why I would, but I'm saying, hell, how the hell many people? Never mind. We're not having this conversation right now because, sorry.
Most people here
Let's get moving.
Most people here don't have ships. Most people here don't leave this rock. So
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm used to a lot more ships, a lot more people, places.
no,
Alright.
the last ship that came in and out of here besides yours was 6 months ago. I'll give us time to prepare for the next fleet that arrives.
Well, damn. Anyway.
Yeah, this is a pretty like out there colony. They're pretty self-sufficient. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think Arthur understood that until now. So
Yeah.
Arthur, excuse me, Levi.
Arthur too. It's okay.
No, Arthur did his research. He always does his research.
Okay. Okay. So yeah. So you guys just want to like? Is there anything y'all want to grab before you want to go? Any plans or? Do y'all trust them?
Shoot. I mean,
Do you believe them? Are y'all actually doubting who are the good guys? Who are the bad guys? I know.
I mean,
Aston.
we're the good
I know
guys.
Aston.
I don't doubt that at all.
You're the good guys.
We're the good guys, so we don't have to doubt who the good guys are.
Of course you are. Of course you are, Aston.
But as far as trust them, no, I don't trust anybody. But they're
Never.
the only lead that we have, so this is kind
Right.
of the only thing that we can go off of.
Right. Totally understand that. Okay. Very cool. Okay, good time to mention to the people in the chat, you can help us out at any time by rewarding the PCs with bennies and raises and adventure cards. And that's a good time to jump into the PCs and do the thing for them, which is giving them their stuff, which I was going to do, and then I had to fix the stuff. There you go, guys. You should be squared away now. All right. Sweet. Now, so how we're going to handle you guys advancing over to Bravo site, if that is indeed where you're going with them, you guys all need to we're going to handle it like a quick encounters. All right? Now, this is going to be a -2 difficulty for everyone, but you can suffer wounds. Okay? Tell me how you are advancing. Okay? Tell me how you're helping the total group get there in one piece. If you guys fail as a group, you can suffer wounds like it's a combat encounter. It's like you run into Vicanian group, Vicanian fleet, soldiers, or maybe like a handful of Dracotech units, or what have you, or like an APC catches you out the corner or something like that and blasts at you. I don't know. It's just, but you can take wounds because the settlement of Ino is under fire. It's in chaos right now. So it's essentially like you're walking into like Afghanistan or something like that during a war zone. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So what kind of skills are you guys using to make it to the Bravo side, each of you individually? By the way, the only person who cannot take a wound from this is Levi.
So if this is an open fire
Unless he gets
area,
critical failure.
I'm going to be...
If he gets a critical failure, he can take a wound. Because
Right.
that's
This is an
essentially
open
like
fire
he gets
area,
shot
I'm
by
gonna take
something
advantage
that
of
can go
this.
through his heavy armor.
I have something to go through heavy armor too, so I'm going to take advantage of that. So I will use the new marksman rifle that I just acquired, and if we're coming into an area and I have enough time to be able to set up a shot, I'm going to try picking off anybody that I can.
Very cool. So you're using shooting to help the party right now.
Yep.
Very cool. Nice. Okay, what about Levi? How is he helping the group? Okay, so you just got a success with the -2. Sweet. So, very cool. How is Levi helping?
I am going to try and lead from the front and soak damage sort of stuff. I'm guessing battle would be the skill.
Yep.
I just want to say that
Tactics.
I've also got the leader, command leader, that sort of edge. But
well, what does that do?
Probably
Just +1 maybe to allies?
I was about to say that the rebellion people probably don't see me as a leader, but for the in battle, the command would give bonus to spirit rolls, sort of a thing. So
yeah, but what does that edge give you? Command. It's +1 to spirit rolls.
It to spirit rolls when they're trying to not be shaken and or
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
in vigor. It's just sort of a flavor thing I wanted to mention.
Oh, okay. Well, don't let me forget that. If you guys get into a combat encounter with them with it, then we'll use it.
Oh, yeah. -2.
Okay, you failed unless you want to re-roll.
Let's do. Oh, hang on. I gotta do that -2 first.
And do not forget, until this is resolved, we have 4 raises in the pot that the chat has given y'all.
Oh well, I tried Benny's, but it didn't work.
Okay.
I'll use a raise to turn my success into a +2.
There you go. So that gives us 2 successes. So now if we just get a success from both Arthur and Spencer, then you guys can make it through. So Arthur, Spencer.
I am using psionics, so a lot of that is just gonna be, bolting anybody who we deem, dangerous or is attacking us. Also, being able to use fear to keep people away from us.
Very cool.
And then also possibly even mind reading, see what people's intentions are if they get too close.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, that's at a -2 penalty though.
Oh, shit.
Yep, this is a hard thing. You're walking through basically the equivalent of Afghanistan during fire. So,
okay.
Do you want to re-roll that or? Yep. Okay.
Okay, let me see. Just -2.
Yep.
Oh my god. There it is. Just wonderful.
Okay, Matt. I hate to put all the onus on you, buddy. Just remember, though, if you just get a success, you can spend one of the raises that chat has given you.
All right. Arthur is going to pull the drone out of the Griffin storage. He's going to rig it.
Well, it's actually right on top of the troop transport right now, but sure.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's going to bring it back. I forgot about that. And he is going to fly it, 300 or 400 feet in the air and have it send aerial footage, data to Levi's heads-up display. Troop movements, so we can avoid that, hotspots, etc.
Very cool. Very cool. Aston Boffrin has given you an adventure card. Thank you, Boffrin. Appreciate that so much.
Thank you.
Okay, so what skill do you think that is?
Well, I would like to roll repair.
That sounds good. Repair, electronics, or notice sound good to me in that situation. So
I will go with repair.
Okay, that is just a success. Do you want to spend a raise from the pool?
Yes, because
if
we
you
need
don't,
one more.
Y'all are going to fail. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, I'll still have 2 from the pot. Okay, so you guys managed to make it. Okay, you guys make it there. However, Levi fails to help you. Unfortunately, he still has the body armor, the heavy armor, so he doesn't take any wounds. He just doesn't help you much. But with Spencer, however, man, Spencer gets kicked while he's down a lot. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So, that means that he takes some serious wounds here, guys. All right. Gotta love the rules for the adventure toolkit for quick encounters, for dangerous quick encounters. Okay. All right. Let me make sure I'm doing it right because they're lethal.
He's young. He'll bounce back from it. It's fine.
Yeah, so far.
All right, you take D4 wounds when you get a critical
Oh
failure.
God.
D4. Pick up a D4 and roll it in the chat log. If you get 4,
Yeah,
it's
like
not
stepped
good.
on a landmine.
2. Okay, so this is what happens. So this is what happens. So we'll narrate this journey. So Aston, at various points during the journey, Aston is like, first off, like Levi is like leading, like as you guys are going through, right? He's leading the resistance cell, right? Is taking the lead in
Poorly.
front of them, right? I mean, it's not that he's necessarily doing a poor job, right? It's just that he's not, like, the resistance cell aren't taking his command, right? And because they don't know you, right? And your group is not used to being commanded under fire, right? And so, and Aston is up on the rooftop, and he's got his marksman rifle, and at first, maybe Aston doesn't see the Vicanian troops as the bad guys, but the Vicanian troops start coming at you guys, and you start feeling like, because they start attacking you all, and so I'm assuming Aston feels like he has to start firing at them all, and so you start popping them all left and right when you have to, and just start painting the arid soil with their blood. But then before you know it, it starts drawing the attention of the wrong folks. And Spencer is trying to help, right? He's trying to reach out with his mind and trying to, like, bring attention and, like, let you guys know, hey, like, there's more coming in. He's trying to reach out with his mind, tell you more soldiers are coming in, that kind of stuff. But it's leading to him not focusing and seeing what's around him, right? He's stretching out with his mind. He's not paying attention to what's happening around him. And Arthur, you're trying to get his attention because you see something coming with a drone. An APC turns with its with its slug cannon, and it's not close enough to you guys to actually, like, be able to shoot most of you, but it just knows something is happening over there, and it just fires a shot in your way and just hits a structure near Spencer, and just the blast and the debris lands right near and on top of Spencer. Most of the concussion blast and just debris and stuff is what, like, hurts him. So, and he just tumbles and rolls to the ground and takes wounds. So, but you guys quickly learn at that point, like, we need to take another route. And you guys scramble and divert around it. I mean, the rest of your trip is mostly without difficulty. I mean, Aston is still able to, like, pop shots and stuff with his sniper rifle and help with the resistance cell to kind of clear out the rest of the troops you guys see at one point. But you guys eventually make it to the science station.
Am
Okay.
I still within my golden hour for healing?
When you guys reach the science station, yes, you are.
Okay. Does this science station have a doctor?
No. So you get to right now. First, you get to the science station. You have a doctor with you, so you get to the science
Okay,
station. Yeah. And so you see a narrow, like, hallway. It looks like kind of like the hallway you see in like a capsule type structure, or like pre-prepared housing, kind of like latched on the front of the structure, and it's all rusted over and kind of like got vines and stuff attached to it and kind of mossed up, and the doors are slammed shut. And Taylor kind of takes the lead and opens the structure doors, and you guys all start kind of moving in, and you see just very few troops inside. And once you're inside, is that when you want to try to see if someone will take care of you?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Arthur can heal.
okay.
So Arthur will go ahead and attempt a healing roll.
All right. Remember, you suffer a -2 because he has 2 wounds.
I suffer the -2?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, here goes. Oh dear. I'm going to Benny that. Oh, hold on.
Pretty sure that's right.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's right. Don't you
Use
suffer
another-
-2? Don't you suffer -2?
Yes.
Except for penalty.
And then
yeah,
if you're
you suffer
healing
penalty.
yourself, you suffer the -2 for your wounds and the -2 for your own negative effects that you get on all your rolls.
Wow.
So healing
Rough.
yourself is even harder, yeah.
Yeah.
You should definitely use the raise and heal him fully.
Yes, I will go ahead and do that. Use another raise.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, that's right. You actually need a raise to get the second one. Okay. Awesome. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I guess we can just say like I had like a mild concussion or something.
Yeah. Sure.
Wounds, it might even be a pretty good one.
Very cool.
Jesus.
Okay, and I'll share a map in just a second after I kind of mass some things.
It wouldn't be Savage Worlds if Spencer didn't almost die.
Yeah, I know. You just get short end of the stick a lot. It's just your
Dude,
luck,
every
bro.
game, I take at least 2 wounds.
I don't know what it is with you in this game.
I've never taken this much. I don't think I've ever had a character that's gotten beat up this much.
Okay, so this is the section of the science station when you guys first enter. And there's very few soldiers and stuff around and stuff like that. It just looks like it's mostly very empty and such. And it looks like it's, I mean, like I described, like an abandoned science station for the most part. It looks like some of the computers are newer, but a lot of them have just been kind of, like instead of having computers at the desks and that kind of stuff like that, they've been just like empty computers, like empty desks, right? And so the resistance cell have kind of come in, and they're like the ones that are wounded are like moving into like rooms just like that to rest and be leaguered and get treated, or they're taking off their gear and stuff like that. And Taylor kind of just moves into the facility, and unless you have business with him, he just kind of like he kind of moves around down this hallway here, and he steps through this door this way, and he heads into the center here. What do you guys do?
I mean, he seems like he's the leader of this. So I'm gonna follow him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you should follow him in there, and this room is apparently kind of like a elevator or a lift of some kind. And he gets inside, and you see like it looks like it was probably like a normal elevator lift controls at one point, but they've been replaced with like a pendulum control, probably because of like electrical malfunctions at one point or something like that, and they just kind of replaced it with a different control scheme. And he's just kind of like messing with it, and then you all get on, and he says, "All right, so I guess you guys are eager to go speak to the commander, I guess then."
That's why we're here.
All right. He says, well, come on up with me. And so you guys, he hits the button, and you hear the lift go, and it starts groaning as it raises you up another few flights, and it takes you on up to the 3rd floor. And
And the whole time we're interacting with this guy, I'm going to try to keep.
yeah, do you speak to him when you're on the in the lift?
I mean, depending on how long it is, I don't know.
It's a slow
if it's
lift, so
just
it probably takes about just to go 3 floors, like I don't know, like a minute.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to keep a read on him to make sure he's not bullshitting me or trying to lead me astray the best that I can. So when he hits the button, when you say the commander, are we talking about Allison?
No, Alice isn't here. I'm talking about Gregory Schumer, the person who's in charge of the weapon system, the weapon, and the one in charge of the resistance. She's just the tactical officer.
And you said she's not here.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think anyone knows where she is. We've tried to reach her on comms.
Just gonna shoot a glare over to Levi.
Do you have her last known location? Past the training yard or whatever, wherever we were
No,
headed
me and my
originally?
boys, we weren't at the supply depot when everything went to shit.
Supply depot.
We weren't at the supply depot when everything went to shit. And I heard it out over the radios, and well, we started running that way, and she told us all to back off. They were all trying to get out of there as quick as possible. They were doing an organized retreat. She told us that she got a heads up from somebody to get out of there.
So did anybody from the supply depot make it here?
That's what I was actually about to go speak to the commander about, actually.
Perfect. Then I won't bother you anymore with this.
All right. Hey, I wanted to say thank you for your help. You got us all here safe. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be alive, probably.
Yeah, same goes for you. You saved our asses too.
He offers his hand to shake yours.
I definitely will.
I know you don't have a stake in this fight, but I promise, this is a good cause. And he looks at you, and he sees your stone cold glare, and he just kind of looks back because he knows that, you know, he's not going to response out of you. And he just kind of looks back, and the doors shift open at that time, and in front of you, you see like a kind of a thin framed man, bald head, and wearing glasses. And he looks back at you, and he looks like he should be like a school teacher and not a resistance fighter. And he's wearing a uniform, and he kind of looks over you past his spectacles, probably reading glasses. And he says, "And who might you all be?" And he's over here at the control schemes here.
I'm Levi. This is my crew. We're just looking for Alice Hanover. Trying to make sure she's okay.
Alice. Boy, I sure hope she is. It's terrible stuff we have going on here. We're in the final stages of getting our weapon ready, though. I'm really afraid that cruiser is gonna report us and let everybody know that we're here. Let them know the numbers we have here, because we've got well over 100 resistance members here in this settlement. That's a hell of a haul back. And then once we open this shield here, they're gonna know our weapons here. So, and if they drag enough of these resistance members back, there's a good number of these guys that know this Bravo site exists. So they'll know about the weapon at that point. So we've got to use it at this point in time. There's just no choice.
You don't have something else that could take out that ship? Wait, do I have any idea how big this ship is? They said like capital ship.
It's a cruiser. It's like a heavy cruiser. Yeah,
Okay.
It's a heavy cruiser. It's about quadruple the size of yours.
Okay.
I mean, Alpha missiles could take it down if you fired enough of them, but you don't have enough of them. And maybe if you hit with all 4 of your missiles and you critically hit with them, you know what I mean? But we're talking about like if you got lucky. If they didn't shoot it down with countermeasures.
Yeah.
You know, like you really need something on the scale of a torpedo, and a fusion torpedo, to take something like a heavy cruiser down.
Or a crazy sci-fi fantasy scheme where people sneak on and strategically place warheads. But
yeah, like something from Stargate, or someone like teleports onto it, or uses like a ring platform and just plants C4 all over it. You know.
Yeah.
We've all seen episodes of Stargate SG-1 probably. Yeah. So.
Just send me out in space with my impact pistol and a rebreather. We're good.
Yeah, sure.
So do we? I know we've gotten bits and pieces of this. I just want to make sure I'm up to date on my info here. Do we know what this entire resistance is about?
I mean, you guys have the handout about the Vicanian Empire and how horrible they can be, at least to some extent. But I mean,
they have pamphlets.
I mean, but the resistance is really just about like overthrowing like the oppressive Vicanian Empire. Really, I mean, they're an oppressive empire. I mean, they oppress people in like all manners of freedoms and that kind of stuff like that. They're just a repressive regime, right? But I mean, if that's not enough of a reason to fight an empire, but I mean, that's pretty much what the Rebel Alliance is in Star Wars, right? They're just an oppressive regime that kills people for fun, because they want to oppress people. But I mean, for the most part, that's pretty much it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to make sure we didn't miss is this weapon.
Yes.
Are we real clear what it does?
Not at this point. You're welcome to.
Yeah. So that's something I just kind of like
Bovrin.
Asked him.
I'm not going full libertarian Bofrin.
Is this? I'm like, do you know anything about this weapon? Is it a nuke?
I was kind of hoping we'd find out more when we got here.
You are welcome to. You're welcome to. He says. You're welcome to look over there at our schematics. And he points you over to a computer system that's got a lot of those readouts and stuff.
Arthur will definitely go look at the readouts.
Yeah, make an electronics roll.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah, so you fiddle with the computer for a while. You don't look very professional because it takes you a while to find the readouts. And he kind of looks up at you and kind of like surprisingly, but you eventually manage to figure out what you're doing over there.
I'm looking over his
Arthur
shoulder.
used Benny. Wow, who all used Bennies? Levi used Benny. Arthur used Benny. Okay, I want to make sure I didn't mark them off on the screen.
So I got an 11 on my electronics roll. I wasn't actively
yes,
trying
the
to
kid showed you up, Arthur.
Yes, he did.
He's like, no, you got to click that. No, over that. No, not that. Okay.
Well, no, like Arthur didn't realize he put a coffee cup over like a very important piece.
There you go. There you go.
Like I just kind of like moved it. Changes the whole picture.
Yeah. Now. So yeah, this weapon is essentially a massive electromagnetic rail cannon that moves on a turret, attached to a long-range telescope array. So it can fire like any vehicle that can, any starship that can fire on the settlement, it can fire at it.
So it's basically just a big air defense weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an EM with an
Or at least,
with an
actually,
ultra.
sorry, hold on, my bad. That was my original write-up, my bad. It looks like, I changed it, sorry, my second write-up. It is a fusion torpedo warhead, but it's a cluster fusion torpedo. So it's going to fire like a Saturn V style torpedo, but once it gets into the higher atmosphere, it is going to release multiple fusion torpedoes into clusters.
And does it require like a lock-on for a hit, or can you dumbfire it?
It's a lock-on. That's what these are for. That's a satellite array.
So what? Sorry.
The reason why it's a cluster of fusion torpedoes is so we can fire at multiple ships at once.
And do we have multiple rounds that we can fire this thing?
I'm sorry?
Not that I think they're going to miss, but how many times can they fire this thing?
It's a one-off weapon. But it fires a massive amount of fusion torpedoes at once.
Okay. So it's not like we have...
By the readout, just the missile is the fusion torpedo is 30 meters tall.
Oh, Jesus. Damn.
So what's still required to get this operational?
We're loading the mini torpedoes right now.
Jesus. Okay.
We just have some final steps regarding the radar system. It hasn't been operational in a decade, so we're having issues with getting it operational, and we could use someone that specialization could be in that department.
Maybe I could. I'm not necessarily specialized in radar, but maybe I could potentially help.
Then by all means, because we're afraid that the targeting system could fail on us when we get out there. I mean, it's still a fusion torpedo system, so it'll still do massive amounts of damage once it's fired, but we want to make sure that it works and goes off without a hitch.
Right.
Arthur, you had a hard time activating the computer to look at the schematics.
I'm not good at computers, at using them, but you know what? I can build a computer. I just can't use it.
Okay, just.
I appreciate your concern. I'm just saying.
At this point, he looks over at a computer monitor and says, "Oh no. Look." And you guys look at the computer monitor, and there's cameras set up outside. He says, "We have Vicanian forces outside. Lots of them. They're coming this way." Carlton's radio goes off, or his communicator goes off. Carlton's green communicator goes off. And you guys hear a voice that you heard before, a faint voice. Alice Hanover. She says, faintly. Actually, first, before she speaks, you hear a, "I need help." Carlton says, where are you? Where are you? I'm in the market. I'm
gonna grab the radio and, I don't know, say something military like, give me the lat long or send the whatever code.
Yeah.
So that the
All right. She gives you the latitude, longitude, and she says, "Levi, I'm stuck out here. These Vicanian forces are coming on me. I had to hole up in a structure. I'm not sure. I'm in the market. I'm by the market stalls. She already gave you the lat long, so you know where she's at. And she says, I don't know how long it can last, though. I've been wounded.
I'm gonna just send her the whatever so that her comm can talk to my comm / our team chat, sort of a
Okay.
comm, and be like, may have to deal with something here, but I'm on the way.
Okay. All right. Okay,
So,
just
like,
looking at the
around,
cameras.
is there any other...
What?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, just looking at the cameras and what's outside and the forces closing in on the science station, it doesn't look like it looks like the forces outside that are about to close in are going to be overwhelming. The resistance cell will have to start holding the breach outside the science station.
So, for no reason in particular, looking around, is there any other way out of here other than this elevator?
Yeah, you want to look around? Sure. Yeah. You see there are two platforms right here. Sorry, two hatches that lead up to ladders. There's a fourth level up above, and that's where the missile silo is, up above you.
Do I see any ladders that head down?
Well, you can always
we're
climb out.
underground right now?
No, it's just a very large structure.
Okay.
A heavy-duty structure. They've reinforced the shit out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I want to get down. I don't really want to go up.
Yeah, you can climb down. You can climb down. Sure.
I'm gonna relay this over and
And you can also go down to the first level. If you look at the map on the first level, there are windows and stuff like
that. They haven't breached the first level yet?
No. But I mean, it's dangerous down on the first level, for sure. But you can go out there and bust a window and roll out and escape if you want to.
I'm gonna relay my options over to Levi. I have no skin in the game with this here. Although I feel if we let all of these people die, that we're probably not going to be able to convince Alice to go with us.
You don't want to be. You don't want to be in the kill box. Essentially.
Right, but also, if we're seen leaving this place, then we probably can't leave the planet alive anyway. But I agree. I don't really have any skin in this other than to.
Well, let me explain it better. Sorry, I might not be explaining it better. There's a lot of forces outside here.
Yeah.
Right? But they're not converging on you. Does that make sense?
Yes.
They're searching.
Okay, so it's a matter of time.
The slightest spotting of you. A single resistance unit being seen in the structure will alert them. Which means it's only just a matter of time. We're talking a matter of time. You're not going to hide 30 people in a building. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you're not going to hide the building either.
Yeah.
So
I probably shouldn't have said converging, but you get the point though, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I did use the word converging. I apologize, but yeah, But But you're not gonna have 30 people crammed inside a building with windows.
So I think, unless somebody magically comes up with a plan while Levi starts doing this, he's just going to get out of the power armor and Spencer, get in there you lead these two out and go to that lat long and help her. I'm going to try and get some of these guys to follow me away from all of that and this, and I will meet you back at our ship. Unless somebody's got another good idea.
Well, my concern is, these. You said these are Vicanian troops.
Yep.
I mean, my concern is Dracotech at least already knows us and our ship.
Yep.
I don't know if they're in orbit or working together, but we may not be able to leave as long as this cruiser is in orbit either. I don't know.
Good thought.
If we can just get this missile off and then escape before we're surrounded, that might be our best bet. I don't know. I haven't had a chance to see if I can help.
Right.
So Boffin gave Spencer an adventure card as well. So get ready to use those guys if you think you can use them at the moment. Arthur, you can go climbing up there and on that 4th level and through that hatch and go checking out or hit that elevator right now and check out that missile.
Yeah.
Check out that torpedo cluster.
He will climb up and see if he can help the people working on it.
Sure. Yeah. Cool. That'll be a protracted. Wow, he's dropping all those adventure cards. Okay, sweet. Arthur, now you got one.
Excellent.
Nice.
Okay. Now, so you're doing that, and Jeremy, your goal is to essentially get out there and draw the fire or attention of the Vicanian forces.
Yeah, and I'm going to ask the... actually, I'm not going to ask. I'm going to point at library-looking dude and say, I need some of your guys to come with and make it look love interest. Thanks for trying, Boffin. I don't think love interest is going to help as a new adventure card. Anyway.
It could help.
It was worth a shot.
To this guy.
He's burning those channel points.
Thank you, though, Boffin. That's cool.
Okay, so... All right, so he says, I'll give you all the troops we need. Whatever we need to do to get that weapon off the ground.
And Spencer, are you actually going to get in the armor?
One thing I was thinking.
So wait, hold on. You're taking
Holding
the armor off?
I was taking the armor off and telling Spencer to get in it so that they could leave. I guess if we're not, like, it should at least wait until Arthur figures out stuff.
Okay.
So maybe
that would be better.
So you're wanting Arthur just because Arthur I thought was just going to make a repair roll to help get it operational.
Yeah.
If you're waiting that waiting that long, then they're going to see y'all.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Jeremy, you and your guys get ready. I have an illusion ability, so I might be able to provide you guys some kind of cover if I go with you. Because I just want them to be able to get away. Because if they can get away, create a distraction somewhere else, that buys us time. Because the thing is, if they just fling the doors open and start shooting at people, our position is,
if you could lead them away.
Yeah, lead them away.
Exactly. Okay. That
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I like that.
So Spencer and Levi are leaving together?
Yes, with as many people as Levi wants to take with him. I don't think we can take a lot.
Okay.
Does anybody else want to come with us? So maybe we can split off when the attack happens and we can go get his sister. Or when the shit hits the fan, we can just go get the sister. Yes.
What was that?
It's his daughter, not sister.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, daughter.
Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
assuming we're leaving Arthur.
He's like 80.
Levi never actually said either of those things. He has not admitted to being related to her.
No, I'm just assuming. It has it been at least an hour since the battle that we had previously?
Why?
Because I get my PowerPoints back.
Oh, you talking about the battle at the ship? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, fuck. Well, if Spencer's going on the suicide mission, I'm going on the suicide mission, I guess. Unless Arthur wants me to stay there to cover him if someone breaches.
So time out, because the
Who's
major
going
part
for
of the suicide
who's going for
mission
Alice?
Well, I mean, I'm not going solo. I thought it was a distraction, and then Spencer's idea was you guys would be able to make enough of a distraction and then break off afterwards. So the main focus would be on the resistance.
Check.
You two could break off to go towards Alice. If that's the case, then I would go with you, unless Arthur wanted me to stay there to pew people in the face.
Okay, let's just take one step at a time. Okay, so you guys are all going off together because we don't have to plan more than one step ahead. Okay, so everyone's going off together to lead the troops away from the science station.
Unless
Except for
Arthur
Arthur.
wants me to stay, then I will stay there.
Arthur, is all the resistance cell enough to protect you, or do you need Aston?
I think if they breach the doors and Aston's having to pew people in the face, it's gone terribly wrong, and we are likely not getting out.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, okay, and you guys are trying to lead all of them away. Okay, so until shit goes bad, I think we can use quick encounter rules to resolve that. But I'm going to cost you guys PowerPoints for people using psychic powers. I should have done that. I should do that anytime you guys are using psionics rolls. Really.
Yeah.
But I haven't been doing it so far. I probably should start. But anyways, so since you're saying you're using illusion and stuff like that, what we'll do is your plan is to use illusion to kind of like see if you can trick people, right? And we will say that, but this is going to be hard, right? We're talking like this is a lot of people out there. This is a lot of people out here. And we'll say it's another -2 difficulty out here. So how are each of you using skills to try to mislead these troops out here? And how are you trying not to be spotted by like the entire unit and having like a hail of gunfire thrown on you?
I would like to use notice to basically have point to be able to point out where everybody is and to kind of relay information of, all right, someone's here, we need to move right because they're in the front part here.
Okay. Cool. So he's helping with notice. Okay, what about Levi?
God, never mind. Okay, so they're all the same. We'll try the battle again. No, stealth. So that I'm trying to pay attention and make sure we don't, walk through the pile of dried leaves and crap like that.
Stealth, okay.
-2.
All right. Okay. So we got 2 successes. Spencer, all you have to do is get a success. And remember, you guys got your guys, your resistance cell members to back you up.
Mhm.
Okay? When this turns to conflict. Okay. Now, remember, your mission was to lead them away from. Okay? So Jeremy, you managed to stay hidden. And Aston, you're trying to call out using notice, trying to call out like Vicanian troops, right? But unfortunately, while Spencer is planting illusions in their mind and trying to lead them away from the science station, you get spotted. Now, it is at a point, though, when the group has already led much of the Vicanian forces already away, but one of them sees you, Aston, and opens fire on you, and hits you with a laser rifle, slicing you, and you take 1 wound. And at that point, the illusion is broken, and they say, "Hey, we've got resistance members here. Run over here." Because the goal was to lead them away. That was the objective. So, we're going to cue a scene. Now, is the goal here to get away from? The goal is to get away from them, right? To go get Alice?
Yes.
Is this a chase?
They're far enough away, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I am going to start you guys out at 3 cards away. 3 cards away.
Before we start this, can I use my ability to attempt to heal myself?
It's kind of the triggering event. Make an agility roll. Sure. You act quick enough.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be enough to soak the wound in the shaken.
All right, very cool. And we will have use a chase map, and we'll put cards out there. And we'll just put 1 resistance member for all them. And they'll all act on the same card. And that'll be... That camera... Did Jeremy's camera move? Or did I do that? Oh, no, that's Cliff cameras covering it up. Okay. I don't know how long it's been like that. Okay. So chase cards.
Ooh, I get to use the tactician edge.
Sweet.
So, let me double. Or chase. Okay, cool.
What does
So
that do?
I just get an extra action card each round of the chase that I can give to an allied extra if they're, within command range, sort of a thing. So I could make somebody go a little faster.
Very cool. Okay. Dealing cards. We've got Aston at the top. And we're going to put the Vicanians at... Why does it... There we go. There we go. They're right now. What the hell? They didn't put the Vicanians in the back spot. And we will put you guys... What'd I say? 3 cards away?
Yep.
I meant 3 cards between you all. So hopefully you guys could break away pretty easily from this one. Almost put Arthur out there. Mostly keeping him on there so I can remember to go back to him. We don't ignore
Arthur's
him.
here in spirit.
Right. Okay. So no one's on a club, so we don't have to worry about that. And so, Aston, what do you do?
I'm gonna make my. It's athletics, right? Not agility.
Yes, when you are on foot chase, it is athletics to try to break away.
Okay. All right. So cool.
Wow.
I'm gonna take my 2 spots forward, and then I'm gonna use my action to attempt to shoot anybody who's running after us.
Okay. Very cool.
Do I hit anybody with an 11?
Okay, so each spot is, if I recall, in the basic rules,
should be 5 feet on a foot chase.
It's 5 inches.
Oh yeah, 5 inches.
So that would make it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30. God, I just did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 5, 30 inches. So that is 30 times 2, 60 yards. So that is a -2 penalty for you to attack them. So that would be a hit with a raise on one of the marksmen. I'm sorry, on one of the Vicanian troops. Oh, -2 with another -2.
Oh, -4 would just be a hit
because
then.
you ran. Yeah, because you ran.
Okay.
Yeah, with
Okay.
snapfire. Yes.
So 21 damage.
One of them does. One of them is dead. So you fire back and you just you go with the old trusty and just a square shot to the chest as you fire backwards as you're running and just clip one. Because you're running, you aim a little low. Ends up being a gut shot, and you see a trail of his intestine behind him as he falls to the ground.
Like, woo! I fucking love this gun.
All right, now It is Levi's action. And Spencer is in the heavy armor now, right?
Am I?
Are you? Did you get in it?
I thought you were still going to wear it.
Y'all confusing me.
If I
'Cause
tried
you
to
didn't have
give it
enough
to you.
time, right? That was the issue, is you having enough time to take all that shit.
Well, you were gonna give it to him, and then you said you're
Right.
gonna wait to find out what happens, and then we
Right.
kind of.
So
I think you're still.
I would have offered that. I would have said you could get in it so you'll be safe to get out. If you didn't want to do that, that's okay, and I would have stayed in it.
Yeah, you probably would have stayed in it, because honestly, it's probably not something that I would just say Spencer would probably be very intimidated by wearing something like that. Or would have felt like an idiot. So I'm just like, because my intent right here is to pretty much run away.
Yeah. So Shane, can I have done this instead? Still have gotten out of it, so I'm not wearing it. But we told the ship AI to get it in and start walking and just follow us.
Okay.
With my plan being to have the armor just keep going as a mobile. Eventually, the thought is to have it for a mobile gurney. Whenever they get to Alice.
Okay, got you. All right. Cool.
So, I am down to synthweave. Woo!
Oh, no.
It's okay. No, it's equipped. Equip it. There it goes. I still have my battle helmet, though. So headshots are still less useful. What am I doing? I am running and attempting to shoot with an appropriate pistol. What is the longest range? With a laser pistol. Because I bet the thermal pistol won't have that kind of range.
You get to take your athletics roll is a free quote unquote action for the chase.
Let's be slow. Oh,
and then if you want to move 2 paces, you can choose to actually use it as an action to go to. But that would be your action then. Or you can move 1 forward and then actually do an action.
I think I would just 1 forward and actually shoot.
Okay.
Overcharged. So I haven't figured out how to get the ship.
You have a chase complication, Levi? I forgot to do that actually. So you got your athletics roll because you landed on a. Wait, what's your chase complication from? It says you triggered a chase complication.
I think that when you moved me forward 1 to the ace of clubs, it did it automatically.
It says it does it on your turn. On Levi's turn. Ignore it then. Why did it say it does it on? Oh, hearts.
Because
I moved it on there instead of moving it all the way up to the one it's supposed to be. Got it. Okay. Got it. Because I stair stepped it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Sorry, Levi.
No, so we're good.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
What is the range from me to the bad guys after I move forward 1?
Before you move forward 1? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 25 inches. So 50 yards.
So that 50? Okay.
Yep.
That's below the max. So that's what? Crap. -2?
What are you using?
Just a pistol. Laser pistol. So it's between the 30/60.
Yep, nice too.
Cool. Pew. Wah wah.
Okay. Unless you want to use a Benny?
I'm good.
Okay. So you fire your laser pistol and it flies high over one of the Vicanian soldier's head. Let me deal in the armor bot. Forgot to deal it in. Okay. And Arthur, hey, Arthur, yes. So we go to you, and you are up on the torpedo system array, and you are helping them with the targeting system and getting it all aligned. This is going to be a repair roll, and it's going to take you some time to figure it out. And you're up there with an individual by the name of Connor, and he's a young man, and it looks like he's barely old enough to be a part of the resistance movement. And it probably kind of just kind of sworn in by virtue of probably family or kinfolk, and he's nervous. He's up there beside you. He can't help but constantly keep looking back at the north side of the structure, worried. Vicanian forces kind of all swarmed in around the streets and stuff around you all, and but he's kind of up alongside you guys. Are you tied off and being safe and everything like that while you guys are up there on the torpedo system? Are you cutting corners on safety to get the work done faster? Because you kind of all got to be climbed up on a torpedo array. Because he's doing the fastest way possible. He's a young man. He's not worried about all that stuff. He's up there and he's just climbing up on this rigged system. And when he first got up there, he was comfortable and excited. But now that he's up there, he's nervous looking out to the north side of the facility. And you've just climbed out there. Did you harness up and be safe and stuff like that as you climbed out there? Or how does that look?
I would say yes. I mean, because Arthur is cautious.
Right.
But I mean, is it like climbing a radio tower where you've got the framework and
yeah.
Because maybe while he's climbing, he's not really clipped in, but once he's up there, he's definitely clipping himself in.
Yeah, he's taking he's cutting corners, but he's still trying to play it using the equipment. He's right.
Right, because it's still a matter of time before certain death arrives from outside.
Right.
So
right. Very cool. Okay, cool. But what do you think about how does Arthur reacting to the young man beside him, probably 19 years old? Definitely isn't keeping his cool.
Is he just twitchy or dropping?
You just tell he's
stuff?
nervous. He's sweating and it's probably affecting his work. He even says something like, "Have you ever been in a situation like this before, Arthur?"
Not exactly like this, no. But I mean, the sooner we get this done, the sooner we can get out of here. So just get your mind on your work, and we can get out of here.
Is that an intimidate or a persuade?
I think it would be a persuade.
Okay, a persuasion roll.
Fuck that. Intimidate him.
Is intimidate a core?
No.
Okay.
I love it. That's how he decided. Yeah. Yeah, it just wasn't very tactful the way he said it. So he says, all right. It's just I've never been in to be honest, all these resistance guys talk about fighting the good fight and how they've all lost people and under the oppression of the Vicanians and all that stuff. And, I lost my dad in this fight, but I don't know. It's just different when you haven't seen it. And then now, them being outside, it's just...
what are you fighting for? I mean, do you have a mother or siblings that you're fighting to protect?
My little sister and my mom. Yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
That's
do this for them.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. And now let's get this thing done.
All right, so that'll give you a +1 on any your prayer rolls next turn, next action come around. Okay.
Okay.
Spencer, your turn. Spencer, what do you do?
Okay, so Levi is shooting people, and Aston is shooting people. So I saw Aston like blow that guy's entrails out of his back, and I'm sitting here just trying to like keep from throwing up. Is there another guy in front of me that I can just bolt?
They're behind you, but yes.
Okay. I'm just going to do that for now. Is there a bunch of them behind us or just one?
There are 4 Vicanian soldiers chasing after you. There are more, but they're further away. If you get past these 4, I mean, you guys think you can be in the clear.
Okay. Fear would work on them, but that would really only give us like 1 round. So
They're awful far away for fear, I think. What is your range on fear?
Yeah, because I think the fear is only smarts distance.
Yeah, they're too far away for fear.
Okay, let me see what bolt is. I think bolt is smarts times 2. So
what is your smarts? 20 inches. Yeah, they're
smarts
they're right at it for smarts.
Okay.
For you to use it right now, before you move.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, so you're gonna concussively blast one with your mind. Okay.
Yes.
Very cool.
There we go. So, let me roll some damages.
Does it hit the raise?
Okay. Does it automatically?
Well, you'll have to hit the boost die because it don't track damage and it don't track like I don't know why it doesn't target and like track your combat encounter on chases. So
it's just that plus die at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, we're like 22 sessions into Savage World.
Oh,
right?
damn.
28. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, I think that got
Yeah,
it.
that's definitely a Vicanian security member down.
Can it do like 1,000 times more damage than his rifle did, than Aston's rifle? Like visibly.
It did more damage. So you can describe it if you want to, in whatever way you want to.
More. Okay, so more entrails became extrails. Yeah. That's really my only. More entrails became extrails compared to his laser rifle.
Okay.
I'll accept that, but you're gonna have to make a vigor roll so you don't throw up, because it's even more viscous than mine was.
I know.
That is true. You did say you were holding back throwing up.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Here it goes.
Hey!
Steely-eyed killer.
I'll accept that.
Yeah.
It's getting hardened.
All right, so just to keep it simple, we're going to make a group athletics roll for the resistance guys.
Spencer has to make it an athletics.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
Yeah, move Spencer.
Okay.
Look at you.
No, that was the resistance guys.
Oh.
I was just, I wasn't waiting
Oh
around
my
for
God, I'm killing
Look
it.
at you.
I just walk away all slow. There's just like explosions of guts behind me. I do this all the time. Just kill my mind.
Okay, the resistance guys are going to they're going to fire their weapons back at them. We're just going to use this combat rifle. We'll say they have a mix of combat rifles and pistols. Okay, so we'll say 1 pistol hit and 1 rifle hit. Wow. Jeez. And 1.
Come on, pistol for the kill shot.
Oh, I attacked the wrong one. Should have attacked that one because it'll take him off the map. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, one of them fires back and blasts one of the Vicanian security members down. The other one fires back and hits the body armor. He is still standing. The armor bot, however, just the suit of armor. This is the first time you guys have seen Levi get out of his suit of armor and just switch controls on it to where the ship is now piloting it, and the armor is running on its own, and it can be verbally commanded just by any member of the crew. And it is just running alongside all of you. And it has an athletic skill. It gets a +1 bonus to because it has a higher pace than everyone else, than its pursuers. All right. No, Alexis, stop now. And they're going to try to run. Try to catch up with you guys. Now they're just going to chase you and try to shoot at you. We're going to do group rolls for these guys as well.
Isn't there only 1 left?
Oh, yeah, there's 2 left. Oh, did I forget to take 1 off? Yeah, I did. Thank you. Thank you for calling me out. Oh, you guys might get away. If Levi and the armor bot get 1 more square away, you guys will get away. Okay, but he is going to fire with his laser rifle. And at a -2 penalty. Oh, I almost did +2 penalty. +2. And I almost said Spencer. At Levi. Almost spent a Benny on that. Jeez. All right. Did not fly. Oh, the Vicanian security gets to go again. Got the highest initiative. Yet again, they're going to try to chase you. And let's see how it goes. All right. They make it a little closer.
One thing, did Levi get his second card to be able to give to the extras?
No, but I don't think it would matter since they went first anyway.
Well,
I don't know
the thing is that with your second card, you can get a Joker and shit like that.
Okay, good point.
Okay. Then I will deal them a second card.
Just in case.
They got a queen, I think.
Yeah, they
So
moved up
sweet.
from the 2 to the. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, that worked out good. All right, they went up. Good deal. Awesome. And now they are going to fire their laser rifles at Levi again because he is the most straggling behind. Jeez.
They're shooting at an elderly
Yeah.
man in like black tights who's running through the woods.
I know, right? Jeez. Oh my goodness. Why'd I get a miss on that one? Oh, you got dodge?
Dodge?
You have dodge?
I've had dodge for a long time.
Oh my
It just
goodness.
hasn't ever come up.
Oh, jeez.
Wait,
wiry.
is it on there? It just says for cover, but I'm assuming they
Dodge gives you a
right?
cover bonus. Yeah, when you're not behind cover. Yeah, that's the way it works. Okay,
Oh, it
Spencer.
doesn't stack with cover. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't stack with cover. That's why it's cover bonus. So Spencer, what do you do?
I've still got more guys to.
Oh, Spencer.
Yes.
What is up with that chase complication? It's not a club. Oh, you do have a club. Okay. Yes, you do have a club. All right. All right, so make your athletics roll, please.
Okay. Ooh. I may want to Benny that. I don't want to get.
Yeah, you don't want to get bumped.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot by whatever it is these guys are carrying.
There you go.
All right, sweet. Okay, so you actually dart ahead of everyone else. So what happens is like a stray blast from like some kind of like fire from some kind of like gunfire from something in the environment, because there's like conflict going on all over Ino, like happens just as you're running away from the Vicanian security, and it goes off right near you and explodes near you and throws debris up in your face, and you just duck down at just a moment and just charge right on through there. So, all right, now what do you do?
Okay.
You could do your action before you move, by the way, if you want to, but
okay. I was just gonna bolt just anybody else that's chasing us.
if it has the range, sure.
Okay.
I think they're just out of your range.
What was that?
If you,
Yeah, they're
your
just
range
out of
is
your
20,
range.
right?
Yeah, they're out of your range.
Oh yeah, no, my range I think is 16.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're out of your range.
Let me see. Maybe I'll just do like a double. Can I just do a double
Use your
move?
pistol. No, that's not the way it works. You either decide to spend more, but you already got a raise anyways. You're going to move a double anyways. Just fire your pistol.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just use my pistol.
Okay, so it's 25. It's 50 yards.
Okay. Nice.
50 yards means a -4.
Might get lucky. Ooh.
While Levi's over there rolling pacing die.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I got
Okay, you got it. So yeah, roll damage roll on him. You might take this last guy out.
Come on. Oh,
Nice.
Awesome. Okay. 10 damage. I believe that will be enough to take him down. Nope,
Only
just shaking. Just shaking.
Ugh. Okay.
Regardless, though, you're still way past everybody. If we can just get Levi and the armor bot to move on ahead, that'll be in the end of the chase. Levi.
Let's take a pot shot at it and then try to run. So it's -4 like he had. Pistol, laser pistol overcharged. Zappity zap.
Zappity zap.
So close. But no cigar. Okay, come on, athletics roll for running.
That's how you do it right there.
Yay!
All right. And now, hopefully, the armor bot, at least, we're just going to roll his, see if he breaks away. Because it'll be the end of the turn. And if he, at the end of the round, breaks away, that'll be the end of the chase. No! All right.
That's not, no, never mind. I was about to ask about using a Benny, but there's a leadership edge I would have to take to let me spend a Benny on an ally, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Never mind.
Okay, on the resistance members, they definitely skedaddle. And before they go, however, they're going to pop shots at him and hopefully bring him down. Let's see how this goes. They're all 4 firing the same guy. Not with range penalties, they don't. Wah. Arthur, back to you. So you and Connor are busy hard at working on this this fusion torpedo array, right? And you've finished working on the targeting system, and now you're opening up the cluster, right? And you're looking at all these warheads, and you're seeing all these. When I said mini fusion torpedoes, really they're actually only like. They're still like 90%, like 90 or 80% the size of a normal fusion torpedo. I mean, they're still relatively huge, in the grand scheme of things. I mean, they're still about 8 meters tall, each torpedo. I mean, they're still effing huge, right? But just in the sheer size of the entire thing is massive. But you're checking them all out. You're making final repairs and stuff. And so it feels like you're getting near completion. Now, I want you to make a repair roll to see how well the total progress has been on the whole thing. This will be a -2 on the roll.
Okay. And I think you said I got a +1 from last.
Yep, because you did the persuasion roll and you bolstered Connor.
Okay. Rolling repair. Oh, yeah.
Why do I even? Why do I even?
Want to Benny that to see if you can get a little bit higher?
I'd like to use a raise.
So yeah, you just do magnificently on this torpedo array. And so you and Connor climb down and look at your magnificent handiwork and tell them that you've completed the system and you could begin the launch procedures.
Okay. he does that, and then he's
Go ahead.
he's going to start calculating the best route out and back to the group, apart from danger. And he's going to use his drone, which has been hanging around like 400 feet in the air.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. We'll come back to you and we'll do that math in just a second. We're trying to keep everybody down to like 1 turn actions. All right. Aston.
At this point, is this the only guy that we have still on our tail?
Really, it is. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna I am going to
I'm probably gonna wrap it up at the end of this turn unless someone gets just because I don't want to ruin the fun.
okay.
Move things along.
That's perfect.
So
I was gonna say that let's just go ahead and take a shot first, why don't we? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
yeah. Okay.
7 would
Sweet.
be a hit, but not with a raise. And he's already shaken. So 11 should be a kill shot.
11 does it. Okay. Because he was already shaken. So you take him out. Very cool. And so you blast into the ground. However, make an athletics roll for me.
I don't want to. Hey, another 11. Triple 11s.
So you the building just near you guys explodes just as you fire your marksman rifle and your ears start ringing. You manage to stay on your feet just as that happened. And you look around you and you're not sure the source of what happened or what's going on around you, but you know that the environment you're in is now a war zone. What are you all doing now? The Vicanians are all dead around you, but you think conflict is drawing near to you. What do you all do?
How far away from the coordinates are we?
You're about 150 meters.
I mean, that's close
I'm
enough
gonna
to
head that way.
yeah, keep your head low and just scurry.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. All right. Now, we're going to go back to Arthur for a moment. You all rush to the coordinates. And Arthur is going to... You're just leaving the facility in hopes of finding your friends. And your best bet, I guess, is to go towards the latitude-longitude location that you knew where Alice Hanover was, correct?
Right. I think he'd kind of the same way he helped Levi on the way here. He's going to feed data to his PDD to try to avoid hotspots and get there safely.
Okay. All right. So you're going to use the drone to try to avoid hotspots.
Right.
Okay. And the drone is going to be feeding data directly to your PDD. So that's going to be either notice or electronics from you. I'll take either one to read the data from the drone.
Well, they're both the same. So I'll roll electronics.
Okay.
5.
All right. You navigate yourself relatively safely and through the streets of the chaos and of Ino, and we'll go back to the rest of the group. And so you guys all arrive to the marketplace, and you find a beleaguered Alice Hanover who is like hunkered down, and you're not sure where from. like why she's hunkered down at first when you arrive, and you start approaching slowly. Levi, I'm assuming you take the lead, and she's down on the ground and she's behind some market stalls, and she's very wounded, and she sees you all approaching, and she goes, and she does that, and she points just past her on the far side. She's laid up against a structure, one of those round, squat buildings. And if you, I guess any of you can make a notice roll, I guess, if you want to hear what's on this side.
I am making bad military signs that say, "Call your mother."
How close to her are we?
You're approaching. Yeah, I mean, it depends. I would say you're about 20 yards away now. If you get in closer, okay. She goes. Aston.
I rolled a 15 on those. Yeah.
Aston, you hear footsteps.
So relay that over to everybody. Like, hey,
quite a few.
How do I hear? Like multiple footsteps?
Yes, quite a few.
All right. Then I think that she's surrounded.
I'm on mute. If only Arthur were here to try and turn my thermal pistol into a grenade.
If you guys want to say that he miraculously arrives this time while you guys are discussing what to do, if you guys stall that long, that would be a good time for him to arrive.
Hold on 1 second. Doesn't Levi have a grenade still? Remember, you were gonna chuck a grenade at the people we fought last session, but they seen us coming with the grenade, and that's what caused the battle. You have a fucking grenade.
Yeah, you do actually. If you never used it, then you do.
In fact, I seem to recall you were trying to stuff several.
But you know what? Since we want Arthur to be involved in the scene, we'll say that he walks up anyways. So.
Well, since Arthur's arriving, does he see anything via the drone? Since it sounds like these footsteps are on.
Good point.
Obstructed.
Yeah, just on the other side of her, you see like a rather large group of Icanian soldiers, just like searching the entire area.
Okay, Arthur will relay that as he's coming closer.
This might be another good use of a illusion power. You said we're in an alley?
You're in the market, which means there's like market stalls and stuff around you, and like those little round squat structures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, unless you guys want to get spotted, you guys may want to like hunker down or something like that. All it takes is for like a Vicanian soldier to come around a building you don't suspect at this point.
Okay. So I'm gonna just tell everybody to get down, and then I'm gonna try to do an illusion so that we're just part of a stall, or there's like a tarp in front of us or something, or a box or.
Okay.
And while he's doing that, I'm actually gonna take aim with the marksman rifle, not shooting anything, but actually setting up so I can get a visual on where she is and like the adjacent buildings
Okay.
to her.
All right.
And I
Spend the power points
and I just
on
tell
your
everybody
illusion.
to like tell everybody just be quiet.
In my head canon, while all of that's happening, she and I are like having bad sign language argument about nonsense.
Okay. All right. She's like, what are we gonna do? She's
I'm like pointing
she's
at the
showing you her
armor.
shoulder. She's been blasted out on her shoulder. She's heavily wounded. You point at the armor, and she's like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? She doesn't get it. She doesn't understand.
Pointing at you, her, and to walk away. Is what I'm trying to.
You gotta understand, though, it's like she's
No,
never
I know.
seen a robot armor.
And there's no head on it either.
Oh, there's no head on it?
Helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no helmet.
Oh, that's
still.
right. Y'all never got a helmet for it. That's a good
Yeah.
point. I completely forgot y'all never got a helmet for it. Oh, that's, yeah. Okay, yeah, it probably makes sense there. Okay, so she's like, what is that? That's weird. That's weird.
Just get in it. When we get over there. Can you walk? We're in a stall now, apparently.
Okay, you guys got to come up with a plan fast, because I'm going to start pulling cards out of the deck if I get a club. This shit gets bad.
Okay, guys.
Lift's muted.
I said, his first card's gonna be a club. What are we doing?
I am.
Did my illusion not work?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he rolled
y'all are
an illusion.
illusion, but none of you rolled stealth except for Aston, and he fucked it up. I mean, you can still get heard.
Jesus.
My plan is I'm just going to run to be a distraction, throw a couple of grenades, and y'all get her back to the ship, and I try to lose them.
Okay. Do you want to make a notice to see if you see where those grenades are coming from?
What?
You
The
want to make a
grenades are
notice
coming
to see if
from
you
my
see where those
pocket.
grenades are coming from? Sorry, see if you can see, like, or hear, like, sounds and know where to throw the grenades.
I thought
There
Arthur
you
already
go.
relayed that to us.
Okay, so you made a notice, but then they look at you at the exact same fucking time. Make an athletics roll to throw that fucking grenade.
But aren't we in an illusion?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Okay, so but he makes a noise though. Y'all make a noise, right? They look this way because only like none of you made stealth rolls and succeeded at them. So they're looking over here. So they can't like open fire at directly anybody. Okay, you got to raise, so you can make it land on specific people. So now roll damage rolls with a boost die.
Do I have? What's the damage of these grenades? Let's see.
And what burst template is
Items.
it? Is it?
I have no idea. I don't have the.
You don't have an inventory item for it?
No, I don't. Because I think these.
What
were
kind of
ones
what kind of item is it?
Was this an EMP thing grenade that you had made,
Oh,
Arthur?
Please
Or
don't
was
tell me
this
it's an EMP
something-
grenade.
I don't think it was EMP.
Okay.
I want
It
to
was
say
an EMP for sure.
Okay.
it was heat.
So it was a HE grenade? It was an
I don't
HE
remember.
grenade? Is that what you're
It
trying
was
to say?
something different than normal.
Like a thermal grenade, was it? Or-
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thermal. I think that's what it was.
There's no such thing as thermal grenades.
Well,
Yeah, it's an
No.
HE grenade. Yeah. An HE grenade uses the stats of a... I'll put it on your sheet.
Thank you. I always try and find this stuff, and I am bad
It's
at
a
finding
medium
it
burst
in-
template. I'm just going to add on your sheet as an MK67 modern.
Cool.
But it uses the stats of an MK67 modern.
For my own record, are we not using the weapons that are in just the items ranged weapon? We only using what's in Claim the Stars?
Claim the Stars for like guns and stuff like that, but like the grenades are we just using Savage Worlds grenades for the most part. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because in Savage Worlds under ranged weapons, the last one under grenade is thermal grenade.
Maybe I am wrong. Maybe there is a thermal grenade, but that's not what he had though.
Okay, for some reason that's what it was sticking to me was thermal.
They blew up.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Talking about thermal grenade under which one? Savage
Items,
Worlds under special weapons. It's got MK2, MK67, Potato Smasher, Smoke Grenade, Stun Grenade.
just under items, ranged weapons, grenade.
Yeah.
EMP,
see that.
frag, grenade launcher, MK2, pineapple, a modern grenade, potato masher, but the last one is a thermal grenade.
What does it say? What book it comes from?
Oh, I bet that comes from the sci-fi one.
Usually says it to the side.
I don't see it on my list.
Yeah, it's probably from.
I don't know, and it won't let me share it for some reason.
Yeah, that's from the. That's from the Sci-Fi Companion. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No worries.
Yeah, that's why. Alright, so that little excursion is... Wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Okay, so there are rules in the book about running the game, about dealing damage without a combat map. I just wanted to find it, but I don't need it. I don't have to do it. I've done this kind of thing before in other games. I am just going to take off 5. Me and burst template, that sounds like a fair number. We'll just take 5 out of the battle. Just boom. Gone. Blasted to oblivion. And then we'll just say the rest of the thing continues on. And so what happens is you guys now have a fighting chance. What we have here is a situation where now all of you are in an illusion. Okay. However, what does it say, Shaun, about illusions and if someone does something to bring attention to themselves?
Visual scene.
Because it seems like what Jeremy did would bring attention to himself.
Yeah, so those who contact an illusion or doubt it's real make a smarts roll as a free action at -2. Okay, if it was activated with a raise. It was not activated with a raise. So they get a free smarts roll.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right, thank you. Where'd that fucking map go? So weird.
Unless you want to spend 2 extra power points to make it strong, and then they have to do it at -2 anyways. The power points in this game are so fascinating. Cool.
Here's a map.
All right, so we're going to put you guys out there. And trying to find a good spot to put you guys. I'm thinking we'll put you guys maybe somewhere over here. I'm thinking. I'm just throwing people out there right now. And then we'll put the bad guys out there. And then since you guys keep ruining my combat encounters, I can't put out fucking combat encounters. Story of my life.
I feel your pain.
It's because you're throwing us against groups. You have to throw us against the one giant robot thing that is immune to our main attacks.
Yeah, that one cyborg chick that slapped the shit out of us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're trying to be fair or something.
I did not mean to add that many. But we'll do it live. All right. Okay.
Oh, that brings up a question that I didn't have. So these were Dracotech, not the Vicanians? Cool.
Yep. They had pinned her down, figured out where she was.
Oh, I don't even feel bad about this.
Now, this is a clusterfuck of a scene because it is tight and knit. Sorry, like what do you call it? Like very spread out.
Close quarters.
And like close quarter, like you got a lot of terrain and stuff like that, and like a lot of cover. But everybody is also like on like a square grid that is also kind of like there's cover and stuff like that. There's also a square grid that like you're also kind of far away from each other, so like it favors weapons that have range.
And where is Alice?
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
Down the rabbit hole.
True.
It's very militaristic. Well, never mind. I take that back. The rabbit hole was pretty militaristic once you got to the Queen of Hearts.
Let's hope we don't get that far down the rabbit hole.
Oh, crap.
I would like to keep my head, thank you.
The robot already lost it. There's robot armor. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could always give it your helmet.
I could. Pretty sure my cowboy hat is attached to the helmet though, so it can't fly away.
It's so podunk. Just hot glued it onto the battle helmet. Fuck it.
Okay. All right, I know this is a clusterfuck. So your characters are all in that area. So if you can, move your characters where you think you'd be. I think Levi would probably be somewhere around here, probably, because he'd probably try to somewhere where he's communicating with her. And remember, your characters didn't see the Dracotech Elite. They suddenly appeared. They're rushing in as the grenade was thrown, killing their teammates.
How tall are these little things here?
They're like crates and supply crates and that kind of stuff, and like market stalls. So I mean, they probably we can say that some of them are like as tall as humans or taller, or we can say some are like knee or chest high or just various heights.
Would it be fair to say that I could have the rifle resting on one?
Sure.
While I'm kicking? Okay.
Sure.
Then I'd be over there somewhere.
Okay. Spencer, what do you do?
Just gonna start bolting people.
Bolting people. Can you reach anybody?
I should be able to reach. Let me see.
Can I have my second card, action card thing for the allies? Ally.
So I have smarts ×2 with the bolts. So I should be able to reach.
That's still their best one.
3.
Oh, I didn't deal cards yet. My bad. I don't know why. Actually, Spencer, it ain't your turn. Sorry. I forgot to deal cards.
Didn't you?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. Sorry.
Okay.
Alice's turn. She goes first. And look at that. She deals 3 cards because she's got improved level header. Yeah. She's the
Definitely
tactical officer. She's heavily wounded. She's taking a wound to her leg. I forgot to add her wounds. -3 wounds there, Levi. She scrambles over here. All right. Now, it is Spencer Witt.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Can I have what?
What you
How
got?
does the second card work? Did it?
Oh,
Did that happen
let me
when
make
you
sure
hit
it
the
dealt the
cards?
second card to them.
I, I would
Oh,
like
yeah, they
for the
rolled
armor
low.
bot,
Oh, the armor bot. Yes.
because my hope is to just tell the armor bot to go over there.
Got it. Okay. Well, he dealt the second card.
Thank you.
Okay. Sweet. So you're actually going to give a command, because talking is a free action. So your command is to the armor bot to just get over there to help her, or tell her to, open up when you get over there.
Yep.
Okay. Spencer Witt.
Alrighty. I am going to bolt.
And you're bolting. You're shooting the
Number-
resistance members?
Oh shit! Whoops. Okay. I don't want to hit that guy. I was confusing because I was looking over in the corner and I saw the Dracotech Elite.
No, the guys that have faces. The
Yeah.
I do have the betrayed action card, but
I don't have that. Let me see. I'm gonna move over. I'm just gonna move.
The ones with the faces. Change that.
Yeah.
get rid of their faces.
Cool. So I moved out of the way. I was looking at the wrong people because the way my map was, I couldn't quite see all the bad
Yeah, it's a
guys.
big map.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna I'm just gonna shoot at something.
Don't forget, you can also assist other people and boost their traits.
So I can assist you in your shooting roll.
Yep. Or the resistance members, or
I'll
Arthur.
assist you, because I think your gun's pretty awesome, right?
It's doing okay tonight.
Okay, so I just have to find a skill that I can justify using to help.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna use notice so I can mark targets.
Yeah. Cool. So you're shouting out targets to help your teammates.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So who are you
Don't want me to use
assisting?
a pistol at this
Just,
point.
you can just say you're helping out whoever's shooting. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
Just only one person can declare they're using it. Arthur, what are you doing?
All right. If Arthur crafts some grenades, could he use the drone to drop them on the bad guys?
Sure, but the bounce radius on a grenade from a dropped drone would be really high.
True.
We're talking about like, oh,
Right.
So make a Merv.
I don't know what that is.
it's not Borderlands.
Oh. Could he rig them to just explode on impact instead of like a timer?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Then he'll go ahead and create some grenades using repair roll.
I think you got to hide a pair to do that skill. All right.
Ooh. Do you have the MacGyver roll? Is that what it is?
Yes.
You can make the large burst template grenades
I can?
with a raise.
Oh, well then I'll do that.
Yeah, I think let's see what the MacGyver
Just
skill does.
Just don't fuck it up.
Yeah, they're not going to be near us.
A raise creates a larger explosion.
Yeah.
Success
okay.
means a minor explosion. A raise creates a larger explosion. Yeah, it's a 2d6. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, isn't it? Can't you do a 2d6 in a medium template or a
2d4 and a
2d4
large.
and a large?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the 2d6 in medium. All right.
Or you could make a. Yeah, medium is pretty big for sure. Yeah. Okay. So you make the grenades. You got the grenades made. Sweet. Levi, what do you do?
Not on mute. Okay. I told the armor to run over there. It'll run over there. I am going to target that one and shoot twice with my whole two-handed thing. So we're gonna try a thermal pistol and the overcharged laser pistol. They're both at that thing, so both of these are a -2. So here's no, I don't want to roll that one first. Roll the thermal pistol first. Boom.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
Damage. Meh. Are they in full body whatchamadooders armor?
Are they in full armor? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, because you had said before that the thermal pistol goes to the least armored bit.
Yeah, they're in full
That may
armor.
not make a difference.
Yeah, they're in full armor.
Cool. Okay. So since I'm targeting it, it takes care of the range penalties on its own, right?
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
have to
it
put a
should.
minus.
Yes, we got a battle
Okay,
grid.
cool.
We got a battle grid, and yes, it'll do it all.
Sweet. So there's the second one.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
Look at
There
that.
we go. Nice.
Those are
Sweet.
extremes. 17-1-1.
Very cool. Nice. Your laser pistol, just the beam just blasted him and went right through his flesh against the round roof and melted him. All right. Armor bot has a pace of 7.
Yes.
Rolls a running of 2, unfortunately.
Hey, nice. That's exactly where he told him to go to.
We only rolled a pace of 7, unfortunately. So a pace of... Yeah, so it goes... Yep, so he's just running straight towards her. Just. Alright. And the resistance members now, they are going to. I think they are going to. They're going to defend Alice. Because that's their tactical officer. So they are going to try to stop the units closest to her. So they're going to fire on them. And they're going to use their weapons, their combat rifles with 3-round bursts to give them a +1 to shoot because they're going to have range penalties. And they need that bonus. They're going to open fire. And we're just going to kind of do this quickly. Hopefully. Okay, wow.
I have yet to figure out a way to do quick combat like that.
Okay. So we got one that was a success, and I think the other one will miss with the penalties. Range.
Yeah.
And one will definitely succeed, though. I think with a raise. And the other two will also fire, but they only have pistols. Oh, what was that? Oh, I didn't mean to roll that.
Those sneaky resistance.
Look at them resisting.
Yeah, with range penalties, they miss. Okay, so let's see how this goes. This will be the one at the top. We'll do this against Dracotech 1 there. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Very cool. Yep, so he pops up under that, pops his gun right up over that crate there, and just opens fire. And then just like 3-round burst, calculated, like just using the skills that she taught him, and just like tosses the Dracotech Elite over those crates and barrels, and the body falls limply to the ground. All right, now it is the Dracotech Elite's turn, and the number 3 and 4 first. Number 3 is going to run up. Can't see the numbers. Yep, do it. And just for ease, and to make this easier, I'm just going to throw it at Spencer.
What?
He's like, what?
No.
He finally got wise and gave the bad guys grenades.
Oh, these kind of bad guys always have grenades.
Has the total illusion been broken already?
They know that all this gunfire is coming from over there.
Oh, because we got resistance people shooting guns right next to us. Got it. Never mind.
Well, you guys have all fired guns. I mean, so.
Well.
Oh,
we
you
haven't shot
haven't,
anything
but
this
like
round yet.
Spencer is fired, and
Spencer didn't fire either.
he didn't.
Uh-uh.
Oh well, yeah. All the resistance are scattered over there. Actually, dude,
Yeah,
let me
yeah, I did.
actually let me give me actually let me do like a smarts roll. Actually, these guys. Thank you for reminding me though. Actually, since they're
they may
coordinating,
just
this will be
shoot
done
at
as a
me.
group. Yes, that's a good point. If they
'Cause
fail
they-
this, a lot of
they
the if
definitely
this
saw the
fails
robot.
this, If they fail this, most of them will be focusing fire on you. Actually, I shouldn't have rolled it for that one. Because it's all of them as a group rolling it. Yeah, they see the illusion. I don't know why it rolled as running. The fuck?
Oh, because you did the pace die, so it thinks you're doing a multi-action.
Yeah, even though I rolled it as a different one. What is it? No, it didn't roll as a different one. Try it now. See if it does it. I'm curious if it does it now. Couldn't do it now, though. Okay. Even with the wild die, they still think the illusion. They're still wondering what the hell's going on. They're still confused as to what's happening. But that one's going to still throw the grenade up because there's still fire coming from this way.
Yep.
Okay. So the grenade is tossing over there. Okay. And this is actually at a -4 because it's within 20 between that in that area between 12 and 20. Hopefully it goes well. Wow. Okay. GM spending Benny on that one. I want this to go off. Oh, I did that +4. Shit. Okay, well, it still failed. All right. So the stun grenade goes off. Actually, I get to roll deviation. I didn't get a critical failure, so I get to roll deviation. Grenade deviation.
Deviant grenades.
Deviant grenades are fun.
They're fun as long as they head southwest.
Yeah, I can't remember how the squares. I guess you just roll a die. I tried to pull it up and I can't figure out. I can't remember where it is.
I think you roll a D8, and then that counts for each one of the direction points.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah, it's 8 sides, right?
Yeah.
And then it's a D6 after that. Yeah. The deviation. So
That'd
I'm
be
just gonna pick a. I'm just gonna pick a spot to start on. North.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. So it goes back towards them. All right. Gonna go back that way and D6. Oh, geez. Okay, so it goes back. It's gonna land here. Right there. And it is a medium burst, so it just lands actually nowhere. It affects nobody. Levi actually lands right in front of you. But, like, it's outside your blast of you. And the other ones rush up. And they're all going to fire at you, honestly. I mean, I don't see any other reason why they'd do anything else. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
This one's going to use a marksman rifle on you. From cover. Oh, geez, that's way really close to you. And the other 3 are just going to fire from where they are with the marksman rifle. Actually, I'll say 2 of them have a marksman rifle. One of them doesn't. Miss. I wish the screen wouldn't jump. Jeez, that's been Benny.
This is really showing how much the wild die helps the main characters.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. Helps main characters a lot. And last one has a laser rifle. Laser rifle. Oh my goodness!
The highest you had was a 4. God.
Aston, what do you do?
That dude that's standing out in the open, I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, he
Chest.
ran up to the stun grenade. He's a perfect opportunity to shoot him.
I'm gonna use that +1
That Shaun gave you.
Yep. So let's see what happened here.
Like he's standing in the open.
Yeah, like he was trying to risk it all to stun whatever's out there, right? He was trying to turn the tides of battle for his teammates.
And I'm gonna stay where I'm at because I think I'm in a pretty decent position.
Nice. Okay. Two jokers in that turn.
Ooh.
Joker for the armor bot. He goes over there and opens up. Alice Hanover spins an action, gets inside armor bot, and that makes her armor. What is your armor rating?
Where'd he go? Oh, 9.
And it's heavy armor, right?
Yeah. Nope. That's. Oops. What did I thought that would drag the.
Okay, so now her
information.
total armor is 14, and it's toggled heavy armor. Oh, it didn't change on the map. What the fuck? Weird. I don't get that. Why doesn't it change it when you...
In the
change
combat
on
tracker?
when you change it on NPC stat block. It does it on
Because
D&D too.
It registers everything you drag into the combat tracker as an instance.
Yeah.
So you have to
And you
update
can't
that entry
change,
of it.
but you can't change stuff like heavy armor and stuff like that from the combat tracker.
I think you can if you have to manually type it in the effects. Because difficult.
Okay. All right. Well, next turn I'll just take her out and put her back in. All right. And I'll take armor bot off.
Yep.
And now the Dracotech Elites. This one is going to fire on you again with his marksman rifle. Hopefully this time he'll do the oh my god. What can I do?
I have a clarity question.
Yeah.
Would Jeremy get a Benny for his robot getting the Joker?
We all got. Oh. If it's an allied, that's up to the GM, I guess. The books don't say. It only says when players get it. So, yes, up to the GM.
Okay.
I hadn't really had that situation arise yet.
I haven't either. That's why I was asking.
I never used Joker's Wild in previous editions. So.
Okay.
Joker's Wild was a settings rule before. Now it's core. So I never used it in past editions. The other Joker, the other Dracotech Elite, I can't talk apparently, is going to use his marksman rifle to try to fire at you and hopefully do something to your ass. Because you're still the only one that's like obvious to them. Although I think this turn they ought to get another smarts roll to know what the fuck is happening because other people are shooting at him now.
I hate to do this to you,
Yeah.
but I gotta let Levi go out like a man here. He can't go out from someone taking some pop shot at him.
We're literally at the end of the game. He's not going to go out. At this rate, guys. Okay. All right. I forgot to actually do something I was going to do. Okay. So the marksman rifle, like what do they call it when it jams and the bullet fires back at him in the barrel?
Backfire.
Yeah, backfires on him and explodes in the barrel, and it shatters and explodes, and shrapnel flies back in his face, and he's now shaken. And now this one is going to use his marksman rifle. Hit. Oh my goodness.
Jesus.
Are you going to soak any of that? Or try to at least?
I will attempt to. I'd spend a penny to do that, right?
You do have to spend a penny to do it.
What's the magic way to just make it do it on its own? Do I just drag it over vigor?
Yes.
Drag it over the wound.
Drag it over the wound. Okay.
Oof.
You can spend bennies to try to re-roll the vigor, and that would be spending a benny over a vigor. If you do want to do that. But, well, of course, if you don't do it, you're going to go flat to incapacitated.
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out of bennies, and those all failed. Right? Good gosh.
What's funny is Spencer killed you.
What?
What?
The illusion is the reason why everybody's attacking you.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Levi's also the only one standing out in the open.
Well, it's not his fault. Like, his initiative got sent all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. Like, everybody got turned around and went ahead of him again. Okay, so all these guys are... And one of them just gets a good, clean shot. And I'll let you describe this shot. This hit you took. So the armor bot runs over and opens his chest, and Alice just like beleagueredly climbs into him and spends her action and gets into him, and she looks back at you as she sees all these guys like opening fire towards you, and she can't see your allies.
Yeah. So I think it's one of those where I'm like, there's lots of fire. You can tell he's trying to get up to move somewhere else and just does it at the wrong time. And was going to dive over something and just takes a real bad shot in the chest. Yeah. So we got a helmet on. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, sweet.
And you then see the helmet. Like he falls over into the carts or whatever's stalls, but the helmet rolls out into the dirt.
Very cool.
Because that seems cinematic.
Very cool. Yeah. And then the helmet is just covered in the dirt as it rolls out over there too. And the resistance member just kind of like gawks at it as it rolls out over to it, and we see it's caked in like a mixture of blood and dirt as it rolls over there. Okay, and now we're gonna give the Dracotech Elite, this last member Because I think now that you've gone down and Aston has started opening fire with his marksman rifle, because you did last turn, right?
Yes.
You gone down and you were the target. They know they're getting fired at by someone else now. The last one who hasn't got his shot in now, he's like, okay, we're getting shot at by someone else. He's gonna activate their smarts roll to again to see through the illusion, be like, something else is going on down here, you know. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. So he says, there's more of them. Don't stop shooting. There. And the laser fire just erupts from his barrel as he moves up here beside the other one. And he is going to, actually he moves his full move up here. And he's going to shoot. Aston, you have some cover there, right?
Yeah, you said that the box is about chest high.
Yeah, so that's like what, -4 cover?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we're going to say, yeah, -4. The laser fire, like starts erupting your way. Actually, that should have been Drago take a 2, but then yeah. So, Aston, your turn.
So I see Levi get hit, and I just yell out to everybody, "Levi, no!" And then I am going to take a multi-action, and I'm going to shoot at anybody that I can. So not even thinking, I'm just going to shoot.
Okay.
So fuck that guy.
Nice. That's how many shots was that?
The 2.
Nice.
And
cool.
then,
So you're just swiveling the marksman rifle, like cross both sides, just pop, pop, and it's got a hell of a kick. So it's just swinging back and forth in your aggression. Anything else? Do you move or anything?
yeah, like a dumbass, I'm going to go run over here too.
Okay. Just bleeding out. Let's make another roll next turn. And now at this point, oh, the GM doesn't have any more beanies. I am going to draw a card. Okay. Arthur, what do you do?
Let's see. There. Let's. Wow. Okay, so yeah, he notices Levi is down. And Aston ran over. He's 50 feet away. He probably can't see real well. He's assuming Aston is healing Levi with his psychic powers. Arthur is going to go ahead with his original plan, and he's going to fly the drone over the last two guys, and then he's going to drop like 4 grenades. Can he do that?
Over. How is the thing holding 4 grenades? It has 1 manipulator arm.
Okay. He'll drop 1.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you could string them all together. Duct tape.
I mean, first off, you gotta give it the grenade, right? I mean, you made the grenade last turn, so you gotta give it the grenade and all that kind of stuff. That's an action. And then the drone's gotta fly up, and that's a whole other thing. I mean, so if you want to
so
string
is this going to take like 3 turns?
It's not as easy as just throwing one.
Right.
I mean, the advantage of it is you could take a grenade and toss it 200 meters. You know.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay, then he'll give the drone a grenade and I guess fly it up.
I mean, you could do the stringing idea of stringing grenades together. But because it is a nice little idea, it's just it is a more complex task than just throwing one. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah, I can say I'll say that you can string grenades as an action and put them on the drone if you want to, but that'll be an action. You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. So so you string the grenades up, and then the drone will go fly up. Cool.
Got it.
And we'll just have the drone, like, just for simplicity, it'll go off on, just to keep it simple, we'll just say it go off on your next card. How about that?
My next card?
Yeah. Instead of me
your next
going
turn.
to, yeah, your next card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's got to whiz up and fly up anyways. We'll just have it drop it on your next card.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you attached it and it goes zzz and it flies up in the air. And it'll drop it on your next card. Okay. But it's got those cool 2d6. And and if you get high enough on the roll and stuff, it can do 3d6 damage. And now the resistance members. They are going to try to attack them. Let's see. There's only 2 left. So they're just going to all try to focus fire on those guys. They're going to kind of move down here and try to all shoot at them. And they're going to do the same thing they did before. They're going to do the 3-round burst thing. I believe that is without any penalties for range. I think. Believe. 24. Yep. Right. Nice. Very cool. And the other 2 will use their pistols. So I think this one will get cover, so I'll miss him. And Spencer, what do you do?
Okay, so I have I don't even know if it's worth it at this point because there's only like a guy left. It's kind of like waiting the whole game to use this, but I have an adventure card. Out of the frying pan, play to get the party out of some troublesome or deadly incident. This leads to some other trouble, however, such as capture, escape to a new location with its own harrowing adventure, or the sacrifice of a noble ally. Seeing as we already sacrificed an ally, I don't know. It's kind of like a get out of jail free card. If we just wanted to get out of here.
I guess Shane too much power.
I know, yeah. That's kind of the problem. It requires heavy GM discretion.
Let me see the card before you play it. Hold on.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of hard because there's only like one guy.
Play to get the party out of some trouble. This leads to some other trouble, such as capture, escape, or the sacrifice of a noble ally. Okay. I don't think I'm going to circumvent a dying ally, though.
Yeah, right. Like we'd probably have to run away at this point. I'm just wondering narratively how he would do it.
You won't know until you play it. You don't control over how I narratively decide to make it happen.
Okay.
Strongly veto this.
So I strongly veto this.
There's one guy left to walk over there and finger fuck his mind. He's already shaken.
But the whole problem with Draco Elite will be over for the rest of this. The Draco Elite problem for this entire mission will be over.
You say.
Not just tonight. This entire mission will be over.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, what's the worst that happens? You know, play that stuff.
Can we say that Arthur's drone drops the bombs?
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, Arthur, it drops the bombs on what's left of Levi.
What?
Just play the card, damn it. Oh, you already played it. Sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what happens. So, all right. So Levi, sorry, sorry. I can't talk. Can't figure out which names to say. All right. So Arthur's drone flies up and drops the grenades, right? And they land like all clustered around this guy. And you see an explosion so massive that it just seems so ridiculous. Okay? And it creates... But making... Aston is... I think he ran over there to try to help Levi, right? Is that why you ran over there? Because you shouted...
Yeah, I'm not paying attention to shit else.
Okay. So, Arthur, you're looking over there where your drone blasted, and so is Spencer. Make notice rolls. Wow. Both of you know that the blast didn't come from your grenade. So the structure behind the Draco Elite blew out at the exact same time as your grenade went off. A slug cannon ripped through the structure and hit the solid earth right here in the center, about 10 yards in front of Levi as the grenades went off. An explosion of dust and dirt and billowing cloud of brown just flies up everywhere. Clouds all your vision. I want all of you to make a vigor roll, except for Jeremy. Okay, all of you are hacking your lungs out as your lungs are filled with dirt and smoke, but none of you take fatigue or anything like that. But you're all stunned. Your ears ringing. And Aston, you gain the stun condition, and you're just kind of like bewildered, and you're confused, and you're just kind of like wandering around during the chaos of the scene. And the resistance members are all doing the same thing. Some of them are dead because they were caught in the blast. And you look down, and you don't see Levi. You don't see Levi. You think he's buried under the ground somewhere.
Just
But there's
yelling
so
out.
much brown dust and clouds in the air, you can't see hardly anything. And you hear the sound of an APC coming this way. And you hear Alice shouting, "We have to go! We have to go! Volcanians are coming!"
So unless someone is forcefully moving Aston in an uncharacteristically dire moment, he is on his hands and knees in the dirt trying to feel for Levi's, what he assumes to be corpse, in his nice suit.
What sort of role would be needed to for, say, Arthur to make his way over to where Aston and Levi are through the dust? And I mean, he's stunned.
I mean, you can. That stun was just momentary.
Okay. Then he'll kind of stumble his way over there.
He was right here.
Can I use telekinesis to maybe move debris off of him?
You start using telekinesis, and all it's doing is picking up like dust and sand, and it's just like falling through you know what I mean? Like it's like trying to pick up sand with like like one of those little things you use at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's hard to move like you move like one
A
object
shovel?
with telekinesis. You know, like the little filter things. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know.
I know. You move like one object. You know.
Nice.
And so these guys back here are coughing and stuff like that. And Alice Hanover comes over and shouts at you guys, and she comes around the far way, and she says she's shouting because of all the noise and the wreckage, and she says, "Where's Levi?"
He's under here. And I'm like digging, trying something.
That shell could have buried the earth 15 feet deep.
Then put that fucking suit to use and dig.
The suit doesn't have strength enhancers.
Neither do I.
Look, that APC is coming. Don't make it in vain.
Can I see Levi's helmet anywhere?
Yes, it's rolled over to the ground. Right here.
All right, I'm gonna do one more quick look over to see if I can find Levi, and if not, I'm grabbing his helmet.
You look around, and you don't find his helmet. You do, however, find a thermal pistol on the ground. And is there any other belongings Levi? Is there anything else? Yeah, his cowboy hat.
If I find his cowboy hat, I'm taking it. I'm going to take the cowboy hat and then give it to Alice.
Okay. Takes it and holds it for a moment. And she says, we need to go. APC is getting loud as it's approaching. That moment, you guys, as you start to kind of like move away, you guys see this massive rocket explode into the sky through the shielded dome of the science station, like launching up into the upper stratosphere of Felici system.
It worked. Nice. Means we can get out of here.
All right.
Aston would have tear-stained mud on his face from all this. And he's not saying anything.
Cool. All right. And one last roll from me, guys. I need you guys to do a quick encounter to see if you guys... No, wait. It's 11-12. We'll leave that for tomorrow. We'll leave that for next week or our next game. We will call it a wrap here, everyone. It's a good time to end it, actually, with the missile, with the fusion torpedo cluster firing into the air. And so we will see everyone for our next game. So thank you, everyone, for joining us. And we'll be back. So I'll run it. I hope you all join us for our next Claim the Stars. Good night, everyone.